We got reviews, news, and current events.
We got sports and entertainment, watch how we arrange it.
Setting in the change, reciprocate the game.
No topics uncharted.
It's more than just a podcast.
All we do is broadcast.
Rain, sleep.
No, that's a forecast.
Delivering it hot like DoorDash.
Illuminate the content.
Separate ourselves from the nonsense.
Rejuvenate the mind and the conscience.
Thoughts start to circulate.
Say it with your chest.
A lot of views get debated.
Opinions get expressed.
We agree to disagree.
Then the chat start chiming in.
Here's a little plug.
Subscribe and go tell a friend.
All jokes aside.
All smoke is ride.
Accumulating followers.
Sit, chill, and vibe.
Like, share, subscribe.
Be part of the community.
We build, not divide.
We here to bring the unity.
All jokes aside.
All smoke is ride.
Accumulating followers.
Sit, chill, and vibe.
Like, share, subscribe.
Be part of the community.
We build, not divide.
We here to bring the unity. The unity.
What's going down? I go by the name of Jugga Hayes, and to the left of me we have
Fistful of dollars, fistful of dollars.
J. Will, better in the house.
Dude, boy.
and we about to bust you upside your head with another Wednesday of the All Jokes Aside podcast. What's going down, fellas?
What up?
What's up?
Shit, this is different toilet bowl, man. Trying to maintain.
I can dig it, man. So All Jokes Aside is a podcast where we choose topics or current events and we express our opinions on these current events and topics. And we also give the audience a chance to express their opinions as well. And you know, like how we always do, the person who brought up the topic, came up with the topic, brings in the topic. So, Fist, what we have?
Wiley ISD student detained for having loaded firearm in backpack. A student at Wiley West Junior High was detained after a loaded gun was found in their backpack. In a statement, Wiley ISD, an administrator, received tip Monday that a student had a weapon on campus. It was later determined that the loaded firearm was in the student's backpack. The student was immediately detained, and the case was forwarded to the Abilene Police Department for further investigation. So this happened Monday, September the 30th.
Uh-huh.
Today is October the 2nd.
Yes.
I know you had the weekend to go through and everything, but if that would have been at anybody else's school, we'd have had a full background on that person and who they was, who their family was, you know, was there some bullying or something going on. I think they just taken into a high consideration that the school that it is, and for it to be Abilene, trying to keep it on the wraps because they don't want the bad demeanor. But it's still a simple fact. You just had a kid in Atlanta take a gun, take his rifle to school, shoot some teachers and students.
Yes.
And everybody always saying it can't happen to me. Why it can't happen here? When this is a prime example that you don't know what's going through your kid's head.
Right.
But we don't know if that dude was there for clout or if he was actually there to clap somebody.
Right. Right.
You know, Wiley, you know, they're a whole different culture out there. And I'm like you, Fist. I don't know why this ain't made no major. It made a little ruckus, but not like it should have. You know, they want to talk about nipping this shit in the butt. You know what I mean? That's how you do it. Blast that shit. Blast his ass. Because if that had been down school on this side of the tracks, oh man, it'd have been all kind of media interviews. It'd have been all kind of everything that blasted the kid. That we didn't know who did it, where he came from. You know what I mean?
They would already have a follow-up on it with punishment and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, dude, Fist, man, y'all exactly right. This right here, something like that happening, it needs to be put out there.
Yep.
I don't care where it's at, it needs to be put out there. It's no reason to sit there and try to sweep it under the rug, try to keep it on a hush-hush and everything, because if somebody would have got shot, then what? Even if, I don't mean to cut you off, Jay Will, but even if, you sweep this under the rug, then it happens again, and somebody get hurt, now the person, the people who know about it, they're going to be like, well, the first time it happened, why y'all didn't fix it?
That's what I was going to say. At least for the awareness part of the situation, you know what I mean? Maybe not just to torment nobody, but just for the awareness to keep everybody on their P's and Q's. You know,
Right.
because somebody was slipping.
Right. So Debo, Devon Carey, what's up, man? He says what's crazy is that he didn't even go to juvenile detention center. He's at DAEP. So it's like going to the rack.
Yeah.
He didn't go to juvenile. He didn't go to jail.
We should have went to jail.
He should have went to jail.
Yeah, he should have went to jail. He should have had cuffs because he's what they call it, a minor unlawful carrier of a firearm, and you in the school zone. If I get a ticket for being on my phone in the school zone, his ass should have went to jail for having a goddamn gun in the school zone. You know what I mean?
One thing we know is that a gun is a gun.
Yeah,
Period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If a child goes to school with a gun, I don't care if he was just taking it or if he just forgot it. You still gotta punish him for that because you don't supposed to have a gun in the school.
That could have happened and it could have been fatal.
Exactly.
So if we take this back, this is like 10 years ago. Let's just say social media was a big thing and everything was posted. You'd have never heard about it.
Right.
It only the community that was dealing with that school would have been the only ones that heard about it because social media is so boasted about it, knowing that parents and kids are gonna start getting on there saying what happened. They had to say something about it. But in hindsight, if you really think about the situation, they send him to DAP. Is that a special privilege? Is that a special case? Because he should be on probation right now.
Probation.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He should be more than
away. He should be awaiting trial. You know, and just think about it. You know, everybody like they were slipping. You know, everybody think about high school. That's the number one thing you think about should happen in high school.
Junior.
This is junior high. It can happen in junior high. They were slipping. You know what I mean? Everybody needs to ruffle some feathers up through that because there was some slipping. Luckily, because I'm 90% a kid told it on him, and thank goodness for that child who came up and said something. You did the right thing. Not only did you save anybody's life, you could have saved his at the same time.
Right.
You know, not only could he could have killed somebody, he could have killed himself with the gun, or the police could have came in there and they not playing no games with him. You know,
they went in there different.
But thank you, but we still don't know. We still don't know
the reason what happened.
We don't know nothing about it. That's what we're talking about. We don't know nothing about it. And in this case, I feel like I don't give a fuck what his ethnic background would have been. It still would have got swept under the rug because this stuff don't happen out here. You know what I mean? We don't go through that out here like y'all. You feel me?
Okay, so Wig. So what do you think about this situation? Because you come out of the metroplex. You come out of you come out of a place where it's a little bit crazier, and I know you have these schools where you have private schools or you have the upper class schools or whatever. How you think it would have worked as far as in the metroplex? You think they would have put them on blast, or you think they would have swept them under the wood?
Yeah, they would have went to the bar. I mean, we went to the goddamn kids' jail. We got police in our school.
Right.
But just talking about junior high, even the upper scale junior high, let's say the Allens, the South Lake Carrolls, because that's the equivalent to Wally to us is like a.
They got a Wally in there.
I know, but it's not like this Wally. You know what I mean? It's not like it's like I would say one of them one of them schools in white settlement or some shit like that.
When you get into that type of area though, but it don't make a difference. The Metroplex in Dallas, it's gonna be a police officer assigned to all these schools.
Right.
So whenever something happens, you automatically going to the police.
Middle school too.
Right.
Middle school too. You automatically going to the police. See up there, what they did 9 out of 10, they told the police that been around their school, we'll take care of them. They probably knew the family and what's the name. So they shot him on through, like you said, they got to smash gas and be like, hey, hold on.
We had a cop in middle school too.
Officer Mike.
But did he take care of
all you talking about middle school?
Middle school, but I think he's got a good free check. He might have broke a couple of fights, but back then, so we know the cops.
They actually wasn't supposed to get out. That's what that was.
The cops.
Exactly.
Jail. Yeah, there's going to be some trouble. It's going to be some, you ain't got to worry about it. It's going to be some trouble behind that. It's going to be some parents at school get on that.
Right. Okay, so Jay Will.
I think to piggyback on that, you are at a upper level school, right? And I say upper level financial, right? And so you're right. They're gonna try to kind of keep this low profile. But the problem with this is that a lot of times these are the schools that you start really looking at it, that these things occur because a lot of these kids have access to mom and dad's guns, or the ability to go out and get a gun. So they go hunting, they do all these different things. And so the problem with this is like we don't know what the reprimand or what the punishment is going to be for this kid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I think
So they keep
schools
that
like
low
this,
because they're
schools
minded.
like this have to be very mindful. The reason why I say that is because, okay, little Billy brought this loaded gun up here, and y'all didn't press charges. You didn't send him to juvenile. You sent him to DAP, right?
Basically, right. Alternative school.
Right,
Basically,
right.
So what you done told other kids is that the worst thing gonna happen to me if I bring a gun up here and I don't
Right,
shoot
see.
nobody.
Good point.
I don't shoot nobody. I'm gonna go to rack. I'm gonna go to rack, right?
For
And
15,
then,
20 days.
You know, yeah, 15, 20 days. Woo, big deal. You know what I'm saying?
And you know, Jay Will, on top of that, while that kid is at DAEP, whatever you call it, he's gonna be bragging. Like, hey, I had a gun up, you know what I'm saying? I'm hard. I did this. So then other kids, like I said, other kids gonna be like, well shit, if he can get away with it, I can get away with it.
And
You know how kids operate.
You know,
And so can I just go ahead, bro? And so my other issue with this is when I say the follow up, the mental status of this child, right? What's the
what was his angle?
Well, not even so much the angle. Okay, what caused him to bring the gun?
Right.
All right.
What
Now,
was his
what's the follow up out of school? What's the follow up, or what are you gonna make the parents follow up? Does this kid need some type of like mental health help? Does he need some type of counseling
Counseling or something.
Like, what's going on in his life? Whether it was at school, some type of bullying, like what are y'all doing? You know.
Right.
And so to me, that's important that the school go. Not so much you got to release this kid's name. I know it's a minor, but you go. These are the things that we're doing to prevent it from happening because this kid is going to be back in student population at some point in time this school year. And if you haven't addressed whatever was causing him to want to bring this gun to school, what's to say he don't do it again?
Man,
So hold that thought, dude. So Debo says he played on our youth football team last year. He played on the Wiley youth football team last year. His brother killed himself in January. It's a bad situation. It's all the way around for him, especially the home life.
Damn.
So he needs counseling.
man, you know,
Thanks, Debo.
The dude who did it.
Yeah.
man, I'm gonna say this. You know, we've been dealing with Wiley all our lives. It's a culture, I'm just say how I feel, how I think, how I see it. It's like it's a culture out there, and if you're not from out there, they gonna know it, and they gonna let you know it. They might not say nothing, but you gonna know it when you get around them folks. I've had people of all different ethnic backgrounds. One of my good best buddies was a white guy. Grew up San Jose area, moved out here, went to school out here. I think he went to Cooper, played some ball, started his own business, from the ground up, made some money. Hey, I'm doing good. And his wife decided they want to move out to Wiley. Not just I want to move to Wiley, just the house came up for sale and I got the money. I want to get a nice house, neighborhood cool. Boom. They moved out there. Man. And when they used to go to like functions, baseball games for the kids, football games, softball games, like they really couldn't sit with them Wiley. They let them know, like they looked at them with their nose up. Y'all not from around here, y'all. You know what I mean? So that community gonna keep, like I said, they gonna keep that shit swept on the rug. It don't happen out here. They got the I'm better than y'all type of shit. You know what I mean? It don't care what color you are, whatever. You're not from around there. You're not from around. It's almost like we're going to somebody else's hood and they don't know us. It's on a whole different pay scale. They do the same shit out there.
Okay, so Camille says, so this young man is dealing with a lot and crying out for help. Someone needs to notice this and get him help now. I agree. And so, on that point, let's go ahead and go around the table. And I would like to start. I don't care what type of area it is, whether it's rich, poor, middle school, I don't care. stuff like that will happen. You can't sit there and think just because you in the rich part of town that stuff like that is not going to happen. Kids still go through things. Kids still have emotions. They still, I mean, shit happens. So you got to make sure you keep a watch on that type stuff. And when something like that happens, do not sweep it under the table. Get that kid help. Like Camille said, get that kid help. Get counseling and everything. Let everybody be aware of it, because the crazy thing that can happen, somebody could turn around and do it again, and a kid gets killed. Now it's a huge issue because now it's a dead kid. So go ahead and stop it where it's at its, I won't say at its lowest, but nobody wasn't hurt.
Right. Well, stop it when you become aware, like
Right.
you just said. Like, you can't do anything about it till you become aware of it. And so now that everybody's aware of it, I hope that the parents or the family, take action. The school takes action. You know what I'm saying? To make sure this kid gets help.
Right.
Not only that, I think now, it's almost like when you throw a pebble in the water and you get a ripple effect. So now you got to look at these other kids, because this kid brought a loaded gun to the school. So now you're going to have kids thinking about that in the classroom. It affects so many different things, so many different people, and so what they have to do now is be proactive. Like, they need to make sure that these kids feel safe. Some of these kids may need counseling. Some of these kids, that's friends to this little boy, may need somebody to talk to besides mom and dad, because that was their friend that brought a gun. And so many school shooters that go on, they may be like, well, dang, was he going to shoot me? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's a true ripple effect that not only do they need to help this young boy, but now you need to look at everybody that's around this young boy, his classmates, his friends, and family as well.
Right.
So this one incident is, think about this, it's not only affecting Wiley, but everybody in this little town. Because think about it. Now parents that got kids going to these other little junior highs in Abilene start going, well, dang, if it happened at Wiley, it can happen at our junior high. You know what I'm saying?
It can happen anywhere?
It can happen anywhere. Because even though there's a cop, they don't have metal detectors.
Not really.
They're not checking every kid backpack to come in to these schools. So now I guarantee you there's a lot of parents probably going, well, this happened here. Like you just said earlier, dude, people hear about it, but you don't think about it because it's like, that happened over there. It's that over there syndrome. That happened over there. It won't happen over here. Now it's like, oh, dang, this didn't happen over here. Okay. Now we got to think about it.
Man, let me cut in line. Let me go and get my real right. Like you said, Jill, it needs to be addressed and it needs to be put out there. I mean, like I said, it's for the awareness aspect of it. You have talks with your kids, but it's kind of like taking the kids to the dentist. If you want to get them on a regimen, but as they get older, if they don't complain about their teeth, you don't worry about going. You know what I mean? The next thing you know, he got 37 cavities, and he never told me what they wrong, so I never took him. Address that shit, blast that shit. I don't give a fuck where it is. Talk to this kid, because I'm thinking the kid probably just trying to show off, trying to be a badass. You know what I mean? At the same time, I feel like they just need to handle it just like they handle anybody else. Get caught with a gun on a school campus. Hey, if I'm riding, let's say I'm smoking a doobie, and I put it out, and I get
a doobie.
I'm just saying, shut up. And I get pulled over inside of a school zone,
Going to the 80s.
I'm gonna get an additional charge. It's gonna be worse because it's in a school zone. This kid got caught with a gun in a school. Y'all should max his. I ain't gonna say give him the max, but y'all need to get on his ass. And while he in trouble, give him the counseling he needs.
Scare the hell out of him and get him counseling.
Yes, exactly. Not just no counseling. Talk to the kid, because I promise you, I know he's going through some things, but I really don't think he was gonna shoot up no kids. Because one thing I know, two things for sure. If he wanted to pop somebody, he would have got him. You know what I mean? The gun was loaded. That could have just been he had a clip in the gun, or if it was a revolver, of course, there's no, you know what I mean? But I think that it should be more than him just going to a reassignment school. Something needs to come of this, that he needs some type of punishment and not just no slap on the hand. Now the kid don't deserve life, but you need something to let him know, man, this ain't acceptable. You can't do this. And like I say, and still give him the counseling, but you still gotta punish him, man. Like my granny used to always tell me, spare the rod, spoil the child, man. You got to discipline this kid some kind of way. And I'm not just talking about go stand in the corner. Nah, man. He might need a whelp or two, you know what I mean?
Right.
Not just physically whelp, but he need a little whelp or two, man. No, we can't do this. We can't have this. You have to get on that shit, man. That's half the reason why these kids is tripping. You know what I mean? We was raised, we got our ass toe up. And 90%, I ain't gonna do my kids like that. You raised, now you got these kids that you try to be their fucking friend and not their parent. And now all these kids fucked up, man. They ain't got no consequences.
Right.
You know what I mean? They don't care. Like, we used to be scared of motherfuckers. These kids, when we was young, we got in trouble. I'm gonna call your mama. No, please don't call. I take them licks. Don't call my mama. Don't call my mama. You know what I mean? These kids these days, call my mama. Call my mama. They call their mama. The mama come up here. The people think, oh, she gonna get her. Hell, she jump on the teachers. You know what I mean?
Right.
This shit is ridiculous, man. They need to do something. He needs some type of discipline, more than just going to an alternative school.
Right.
Put it like that.
All right. So, Wig.
You got to get some better. I really can't say better security or nothing. You really don't want to just put too much on the kids, man. You know, they going there, but shit, nowadays, you can't trust now one of them motherfuckers. For real. They're in the third grade, shit. This nigga ain't bullshit. These kids got so goddamn bad that, you know, they get babied so much at home, then in the school, the teacher can't do nothing to them, so ain't really too much motherfucking do. Every year they pass different laws, goddamn be more that the kid can get on the teacher ass.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They got a problem with it, but the student get on the teacher ass out there. Yeah, ain't no fire. But if a teacher get on the student ass, they mad him up.
Lock them up. They go
Right.
to jail, suspend them with no pay. All this other
The student
bullshit.
that slap the teacher, she get on her ass. Now y'all mad at her. They tell her, bitch, she should have threw her ass up.
Right.
And then you want to know why we got a shortage of teachers.
Mm-hmm.
Very glad I left you on this side of the dirt, goddamn me. They can kill your goddamn ass.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Fist.
For me, it's a
Hold on. Before you start, if y'all notice in his background, you know he have his Navy picture when he went to the Navy. The picture is behind him. Ain't that some shit? Look, go ahead, man. Proceed.
I thought that was Magic Johnson son.
I
did. I like, what the hell?
anyways, for me, it's a ball dropped on both sides of the court. You know, parents not being held accountable, not even locking your weapons up, letting your kids know where your guns is. Your kids don't even know where their gun is until they become safety aware, and still they need to be locked up because the mental state of a child is not the mental state of an adult. Everybody run off emotions, but they don't know how to judge and calculate their emotions. They just run high. The school dropped the ball by just sending the DAP. You know, that's not a place for a person that commits a violent crime. That's a violent crime. Taking a gun to school is a violent crime. And they're treating it like, oh, well, basically what Debo said. His brother got shot. He got a bad home life. We need to take all that into consideration and get it going. So for me, on this point, in dealing with the school with my kids, I'm one of them parents where my kids come home and tell me something, I tell them, I'm going to go talk to the school, but I need to know the truth from your side because when I go up here, I'm going to beat your ass in front of these white folks or whatever it is because you got me up here getting on their ass and you just as wrong. You know, they try to sweep it under the rug because they don't want that. They don't want to cause panic. They don't want to cause fear. But there's already panic and fear amongst those kids at that school that have been notified that this is going on. And for those parents who really care about their kids, they're not saying, "Oh, this just an incident. It won't happen." It just further awakens them to say, "Hey, this can happen here where we at, and it's a bad deal." But the punishment is sending out the wrong message. You know, some of them kids get 30 days, some of them get a week or whatever. My granddaughter's over there right now, and she was over there. She was over there 2 weeks, and she was telling her siblings, "Oh, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing." And I told her, I said, "But what's not nothing is me putting my foot in your ass." You know what I mean? Because this is a lesson to be learned.
Mm-hmm.
DAP now, if y'all don't know, they wear uniforms. You know, if they don't comply, they add extra days onto them. It's like they just preparing you for jail.
So it's kind of like reassignment.
Yeah, but now
they put a twist, like you said, they preparing you for jail. You said
they
something.
preparing you for jail. It's a cold place.
You said
when you
something.
get in there, they give you your clothes, and all you can do is wear them. Same thing in jail. The only difference between you go through a metal detector, they search you, they take you, shake your clothes, they take your shoes off. You ain't allowed to have no backpacks. You got to dress a certain way. You know, so if you look at it, you know, a lot of them kids. And then I was sitting in that meeting. The dude said, if you can't complete here, we send you to juvenile, but we kick you out of AISD. So if you get in trouble while you at DAB, they kick you out. They kick you out of AISD, and you'll have to go to DAB. That means you can't go to school. Why? You can't go nowhere around here.
So what do you do? Just remain the DAP the rest of your shit?
No, they kick you out. If
they
you
just kick
you
you out.
Can't go to school at all.
Nowhere. You go to juvenile school.
Gotcha.
So they have the reason I brought that up. They have avenues and stuff to really fix this stuff with these kids, but I don't care what color he is. You endangered the students' lives. You should have got your ass towed up, but they didn't. They didn't do it.
Right.
And it's a failure on both their sides.
Right. Okay. So going into the comments one more time, then we go to the next topic. Mark Ferris, what's up, Mark? Brother from another mother. At the end of the day, it all comes down to training at home. And John says, what's up, John? He says, 18-year-old bring a gun to school, gets the book thrown at him. They arrested like 3 kids just making a hit list when I was in school at Wiley. Just making a hit list. Kids got arrested at school. But the kid with the gun,
he get a slap on
the wrist, pretty much. So, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, man. And Mark, I definitely agree with you, man. Training at home and keeping an eye on your kid, not sitting there. You know, some parents, they kind of get, I guess, laid back to where they like, oh, my kid is good. He ain't tripping and stuff like that. You still got to sit down and have a conversation with your kid. Hey, what's going on? Everything good? Blah, blah, this. Hey, everything going good at school? You know, motivate your kid. Put inspiration in your kid. You know what I'm saying? Inspire your kid.
These parents gotta start kicking their kids' ass.
That
man.
too. When they hold them accountable.
They got to see when we was coming up, and I say, we pretty much all cover the same cloth. You know what I mean? Wig and Jay Will didn't grow up here, but I just imagine from being around his family. I know, and just from hearing Jay Will talk about his, but I know us 3 right here, we grew up together, and I know we cover the same cloth. We got our ass kicked. And you know the thing about it, as I got older, I realized we didn't really get our ass kicked the way we thought we did. A lot of that is a scare tactic. You know, we feared that. They did enough to scare the shit out of us to where we didn't want to see.
We thought twice.
What else come? We thought twice. There's these kids, they're not used to getting their ass whooped, so they're scared of consequences. We knew, man, if this happened, I'm gonna get in trouble, and we know the fucked up consequences on the back end. These kids now, they ain't never had the fear of God pumped in them. You know what I mean? They ain't never had the fear of nothing pumped in them. You know what I mean? They sit around, they get babied, and then they got an uncle or a big cousin to get locked up, come home swole with a whole bunch of tattoos, tell them stories. They think the shit cool. Oh, he did it. So, you know what I mean? But really, you don't know that this nigga in here had to fight every day, had to get this bullshit to keep punks off him, or either he was messing with the punks, and he's not gonna come on and tell you that. You know what I mean? They ain't got no consequences, man. We thought, even when we did something wrong, you know we did. We thought about that shit thoroughly. We thought we had the greatest plan to do whatever. These little motherfuckers now, they just walk around to do what the fuck they want to do like it ain't shit.
Man, before we get it, I don't mean to cut you off. Before we get to this topic, man, my mom, she used to tell me when it got to that point, when she say, "Boy, I kick the cowboy shit out of you," that's when I knew, like, all right, you know what? You're right. I'm tripping.
Nathan say so. You know what my daddy used to tell me?
That was it, right?
My daddy used to tell me, "All right, let's keep on. Off goes that head, the chunk of that rump."
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that meant, but it scared the shit out of me. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I knew these parents don't do that no more. They their kids' friend. They want to be their friend. They want to set them party when they want to spend all their hard-earned money to baby this little motherfucker.
Not all parents, but
I'm not saying all. There's a lot of them that do that. You know
a lot of them, though. A lot of them.
You know what I mean? Just do everything to spoil this little dude, this little girl. And when they grow up, they're gonna be fucked up. Now you having to fight with these teachers, fight with these coaches, do this and do that when ain't none of this shit called for because your kid is out of line.
Right. Okay, so there you have it, man. You know, hopefully the kid gets help and everything. Hopefully the parents sit there and get on them and at the same time get a counseling and get this kid right, man, so he can get back on his journey into being something special. You know, so let's get into the next topic. Dude,
right. Hey, motherfucker.
What we have?
All right, this topic here tripped me the hell out. I don't know how to take it, but we're going to talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
It's a little girl seen chugging a beer can at a football game, and they say the video's going viral. And I'm just reading a little bit of the article. It say, in a viral video, a little girl was caught taking a long pull of what seemed to be a can of beer at a Texas Longhorn game. It say, the Suns was guzzled through the Texas Longhorn win over the Louisiana Monroe Warhawks. It say on Sunday. It say the young girl was filmed multiple times sipping from a Michelob Ultra beer can concealed by orange koozie. It said while in the stands at Texas Memorial Stadium in Austin, the moment was shared in the viral TikTok video. There's a TikTok video. I don't think we downloaded, or did you download the video? No,
I didn't. I didn't.
Yeah, I don't think, you know. And it's basically talking about how it describes a little girl as a young fan with her face painted and her hair styled in sparkling space buns, shipped from a can while a brunette adult seated beside her leaned down. See, in the picture, you could tell that whoever was sitting with her, one of them you could tell looking at the game, and the other one was bent down like she was picking up something. Kind of like the girl just snuck time she, you know, snuck a slug, you know what I mean? And you know, they catching some backlash, you know. It's got a couple of people said some funny shit, you know. Like one person put on there, finding a kid not using the iPad, you know what I mean?
Right.
It say another onlooker joke, it's okay, just Michelob is basically water. You know,
right?
And later on in the article, it's talking about, you know, I don't know, we don't know whether it's beer. We don't know. They say some people.
Shit, it was a beer can.
Yeah, it was a beer can. That's what I say. You know, but some people say that that people do that to kids. They pour water or pour like juice in a beer can, so make it, you know what I mean. So they get like I'm saying, they trying to be their kid's friend,
right?
Like I'm saying, you know, but I want to know if something came from this or something gonna come from this, because I don't give a fuck. That's bullshit. There's no way in hell. And maybe, you know, hey, I know a whole bunch of little kids hell fire. My little grandson, shit, if I blink my eye twice, he got his motherfucking can up to the, hey, you know what I mean?
Right.
So maybe it could have been pure innocent. The people may not have known, because I know that baby ain't gonna know to put no beer in no motherfucking koozie. You know what I mean? It might have been innocent. The lady could have dropped something and she set her beer down and went down to pick it up, and little mom whoop, grabbed a chug. You know what I mean?
But I'm gonna play devil's advocate, man. Mm-hmm. Look, okay. Now, when I was little, and I know it probably happened to y'all too, you get around uncles. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna put any uncles on blast, but I was in Midland. I was in Odessa at the time. But You ride around with uncle. You know what I'm saying? It's both. It's your uncle, it's your cousin. You know what I'm saying? They pretty much grown. You're out of high school. You riding around. They drinking Budweiser. What they do? They give you a Budweiser too. So you back there drinking. Was I back there drinking? Yeah, I was drinking like a motherfucker. I was probably about 8, 9 years old. At the same time, I wasn't getting drunk. I don't know if it was due to the fact that I was a little kid and I was just drinking it, but I didn't get drunk, and I drank a lot of Budweisers. And but yeah, I know. But back in the day, that happened a lot. So who's to say that maybe that was
Hold on, before
maybe that was the auntie that was like,
your mom I gave you that beer.
right, exactly, and that's what it was. Like, hey, don't you say nothing about this. But they end up being the joke. Like, man, he was drinking too, and everybody started laughing because I was good. I was rolling with the big dogs. Yeah. But that was back. You know what I'm saying? That's our generation. But now it's happening now.
Like you say, yeah. But later on in the article, it say, like I said, she may have put water in. That's what people are doing. It say, so you don't pay $13 for a water bottle. They say they'll fill the beer cans up with water. You know, when they buy beer and don't want to buy that house. You know what I mean?
Right.
But then they say, well, shit, if you can't buy your kid a bottle of water, then you ain't got no business buying no beer. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it said
that'd be like training the kid.
And that beer is expensive in them games.
Hell yeah.
Very expensive at them games.
All that was, man, little girl just got caught on that cam thing, on the jumbo cam.
No, it was somebody sitting behind it.
They filmed?
Yeah.
Yeah, took it. Then it say some commenters wonder why anyone in the stands altered the adult about the situation. And allegedly, the person who took the video was like, we told the mom, but at this point, she needed a new beer. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? They talk about how, outrageous and, no parent should let the child drink terrible beer. You know what I mean? They making jokes. They really making some good beer. Yeah, they making really jokes about it. They really, you know what I mean? Because they like sweeping it under the rug type shit. Like
but think about it. I don't mean to cut you off, dude, but think about it. You remember watching the damn what's that, National European Vacation with Chevy Chase and all that? Yeah. You remember when he had that beer with his son when they was going to Wally World? And his son ended up drinking all the damn beer.
But man, but this is a baby though, man. This she couldn't have been somewhere in between. I'm saying between 4 and 6. She was she was young, man.
So okay, so I have a question.
Yeah, she was little, about 6. Yeah, she was young.
Okay, so I have a question for all of y'all. Your uncle or your aunt or anybody in your family never gave you a beer?
Yeah, no doubt. But like I said in the picture, the little boy next to her got a water bottle. The lady ain't paying attention. Everybody looking away. Well, you gotta think about it. Everybody paying attention to this game. I don't think nobody gave this baby that beer. That's what I'm saying.
You think she snuck it?
Yeah, because the little boy next to her got a bottle of water. You know what I mean? And in the picture, you can tell everybody's eyes is going somewhere else. And you can see where the person behind her took the picture. The only reason why she's seeing her because she's sitting in front of her. Yeah. You know what I mean? Everybody got these dudes, even the little boy, I'm presuming maybe her brother, even everybody looking at the game.
Okay, so Wig, do you think she snuck it or do you think they just allowed her to drink it?
She probably snuck it.
Yeah, I'm giving her benefit of the doubt. I think she snuck it.
See, they probably let her take a little shot at the half every now and then. But they was out in the open. I don't think they gave her that beer out there in the open.
No. Man, they're a college football game. I know they didn't give her that beer.
Shit happened, but goddamn, I don't think they let her do it. She got them.
Okay. J. Will, do you think that she snuck it or they were just letting her drink it?
I hear parents say this all the time. We're in restaurants or different things, and they're like, they let their kid taste beer or drink, like have a sip. And so my opinion is, I think they gave it to her. And then people saw it and started making a fuss about it. I'm telling you.
Just too young.
All right.
So, man.
Okay, so Fizz, do you think she snuck it or they let her drink it?
It could be either or for me. Because you've seen kids when you sitting there and you bullshitting with your partners and shit, and then they walk up, they thirsty, and they really, and I know in my household, don't interrupt me when I'm talking with grown folks, you know what I mean?
See?
And so I'm thirsty, reach down there, I'm gonna drink this. I'm watching the game. I'm concentrating on the game. I got this beer in my hand, and I'm screaming, yelling. She take it out of my hand.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You're totally oblivious to it because you thinking maybe my wife took it or something. But by the time, you know how we do it. Boy, get that, put that motherfucking shit down. You ain't got no business drinking that.
Yeah, and I already got it around his lips. You know what I'm
Too
saying?
late. So I think kind of for me, I think it's highly possible. I don't think they gave it to a willingly understanding that we're in a place full of people and I can get and knowing that I can get in trouble or go viral just like this. I don't think they want that publicity. I really think that, like you say, the little boy got a water bottle.
Yeah.
They probably supposed to be sharing that water bottle. And, you know, and I'm a brother. You know what I'm saying? Drink this.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
Yeah.
So hold on. What real quick, dude. I got to get on Camille.
Come on,
Okay. So Camille said that that mama need her ass, pretty much her ass kicked. Now, Camille. Now, Camille, I ain't gonna say nothing, but all I'm gonna say is, Camille. Camille. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna keep saying Camille until she responds.
I feel you. You know, just like any other thing, you always try to keep shit, like they say, keep out of reach of children. You know, but I've been hell. Last little road trip we took, man, my little grandbaby, man, and everybody know I vape a little bit. Got my little vape, man. I be vaping and grandbaby, man.
Yeah,
I come out the
wait,
shower.
hold up. You said a little bit. You be vaping a lot.
Wait a minute, man.
You should be dark
I
vaping.
come out the shower and I see a little arm. I see a little arm come around the corner and snatch my shit, take off. I'm like, hey. By the time I got to the corner, he had it in his lips. You know what I mean? I'm like, give me my goddamn shit. Say, not even 20 minutes later, one of the other kids, hey, give me that. He took it again. You know, kids, they see us drinking these beers, they don't know why the fuck do we sneak it? Because we seen our parents doing it. Even though we couldn't be around them, we was looking, I'm still us a beer. You know what I mean? So, you know, yeah, you supposed to, but at a football game, everybody drinking beer is crunk. Yeah. Especially
Right.
Texas. I don't know if you ever been to a Texas game.
It's crazy.
You got to go. That's crazy. It's live, man, and everything going on, shit happening. College, you know, whatever. And shit, little girl's thirsty, and then her brother wasn't sharing. Because, you know what I mean? Shit. And got her shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? The way she had it turned up, it was probably at the end of it.
At the end of it?
And that's probably what her mom was doing, reach down and grab another one. You know what I mean? Before she pulled that jacuzzi out, she didn't hit the little old suds.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to say this, man, that we can go ahead and go into the sip of the 86 because this is a good transition into the sip of the 86. And I'm going to say this, is that, hey, cheers to you. If it was beer in there, cheers to you. If that's what your parents, I mean, if it was an accident, you know what beer tastes like. You probably won't drink beer anymore if you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? But if it was mint and the parent allowed you to do it, then that's your business. You know what I'm saying? That's your household. That's what y'all do. We can't control your household. We would say it's wrong, but that's your household. You do what you do. So, anywho, the next thing we go get into is the sipping the 86. That's when dude, you know, he brings in liquor, cheaper liquor, and I see that fist. And I ain't gonna say too much because I'm gonna let him explain it. But right now we go get into the intro. Only on All Jokes Aside podcast.
Long
Them knives, big sticks, you in the streets to dig this. These niggas get a payroll about the same amount the pigs is. Got a nice slab rolling, little bitch with ass holding, but she got something to do with me. Bank unfolding, she'll know it. Seasoned vet, but still I got much to learn. I'm still growing. Slobbered rap since I was in my teens, and I'm still flowing. Fell in love with many penny annies that did some real hoeing. Had my girl get interviewed at Echo.
Monkey fall asleep.
So, dude,
Was that good?
explain to the people what, all jokes aside, Sipping the 86 is all about.
When that monkey falls asleep and that mother slap that monkey, you wake up. That's what's gonna happen. That's what I'm gonna see on 786 boy. It's a new segment called Slap the Hell Out of Jay. Brought to you by everybody in the podcast.
Kapow.
Already. 786. All right, man. It's my little segment I came up with my brothers, man. My angle is finding good, decent price liquor at a cheaper price than the major expensive brands. Because I feel like, you know, we don't have to spend all that fucking money all the time if we don't want to. Hell, your money might be funny, shit might be low, you know what I mean? And you need a drink, but ain't got that good drink money, so we gonna sift through some shit, find shit that you can get at a more reasonable price and still get a good bang for your buck.
Okay.
And I've been trying, and my win-loss ratio is good, man. I lost probably about 2 or 3 of them, but I won about 8. So without further ado, I went on the tequila side again.
Before you
know,
do that,
yeah.
before you do that,
I can't
dude.
say
Yeah, you can say yank, but shout out to Taz, man. What's up, Taz, man?
Taz.
Big things coming up.
Taz, man.
We gonna make that announcement.
Jill told us you had the whipping cough. I hope you get better. And because we need to get Taz in the podcast one of these days, man.
Oh yeah, next Wednesday, hopefully.
Already. Taz, man. Head up to the sky, man. Drink a whole bunch of chicken noodle soup. And take a bath in some alcohol and peroxide and get you a shot of this. Avogalis. We got tropical mango tequila. The last one we tried was blood orange, and it was actually decent. That bottle right there was $21.99. And the last bottle, I went in there and got the last bottle, and they say it was a lady that came in. That's all she bought. She was pissed off and cussed them out because I bought the last bottle because didn't nobody buy it. But the last Avogalis tequila we had was pretty good. You know, if everybody that drink tequila especially know, there's really no such thing as good tequila, so I was shocked when I found one that was actually decent for a reasonable price. To me personally, the cheapest tequila I found that was all right was at Terramana, and I was gonna try that, but I think everybody drunk. You know, it's something that we all done tried, and even that was in the $30 range, and it was actually decent. But this one is cheaper than that. We're gonna tear off into it though, see what we think.
Man, go ahead.
Tequila is hard to get cheap because of that plant.
Yeah,
I said before, the agave plant it takes a lot to harvest it, and then the process to get it to the point where they can make alcohol out of it, it costs a lot.
Yeah.
So therefore, I mean, you barely gonna be able to find a real good cheap tequila, but.
And you know, and I was gonna say that, Fizz. I'm scared of tequila, man, because I feel like you have to get that expensive tequila,
no doubt,
for it to taste somewhat good. I mean, I'm not really a tequila drinker, but you got to drink it.
Man,
but you got to get that high price for, you know.
But you know, I like tequila.
What's up, Big Ed?
Hey, what's up, Big Dog? Hey,
that's Anthony Villanova.
Villanueva.
Yeah.
I can't say Big Dog. What's up?
My bad, man. My bad. Yeah, I said Villanova. I said Villanova. Yeah.
He said Villanova.
I got to get you on a golf course, man, one day.
And they tell him, I play with a nigga with a left-hand golf.
Motherfucking 4.
Hey, I can play golf, man. I'm a golf playing motherfucker.
Yeah, disc golf. You about to play?
I can play disc golf too.
In that hoe.
Hey, I got
Hey,
your ass in a disc golf, boy.
And said, "What's up?" Said, "What's up?"
You know who is it?
He calling y'all by the government name.
Already.
Yeah.
Hey, crazy shit. Today, I met a white dude named Cedric. Trip me the fuck out. I've been going to his business because my place of business, do business with his place of business. And I went over today and seen his name tag spelled the same way and everything. I was more, yeah, he was just shocked as I was. Spelled the same way and everything.
Well, ain't that sweet?
Well, I ain't gonna never run into that. There's only 3 of my names in America, but if you go to Japan, there's a lot of us.
Bro, wait a minute. Whoa. What name you talking about now?
Yeah.
I'm talking about my government name.
I know a whole bunch of government names, your government name.
Ooh,
Jamaica?
That's not his government name.
Diddy.
Oh, man. That's not his government name.
Camille said she's sipping Malibu rum with strawberry syrup.
Bartholomew?
Hey, you ever tried the Malibu and pineapple? That's
That's
bad
your real
motherfucker.
name, ain't it? Bartholomew.
Now my government name is Tamaki. People say Tamaki, but
No,
it's
it ain't.
Tamaki.
No, it ain't. Quit lying to these people. That's part of your government name.
The middle name is Buckshot.
No, that's the middle name.
What, Buckshot Willie?
No. Tamaka. What's your other name?
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
We talking the reservation.
What's your other name?
My name is Tamaki.
Tamaki what?
Tamaki.
Yeah, you don't want to say it.
That's not his government name.
Tamaki, none of your goddamn business.
Yeah.
I go by a jug of
That
Haze.
nigga named Tamaki Willie Herman.
Oh hell.
Then her little nephew cousin to the third.
Okay, so
Hey,
Wait,
wait,
we got too much in this country.
I know.
Hey,
Man,
wait.
Hey, look at that.
Hey,
That's a big
hey,
shot. That's a double
before
shot.
we shift this, I got a question. I want to ask this question.
Go ahead,
Before I
man.
shift this. And I ain't gonna say names, but I'm gonna use initials. All right. I was wondering this, and I know that y'all two motherfuckers can answer this because it's y'all uncle. All right.
How's our uncle?
Listen to me.
Dude, Daddy Earl?
We just childhood best friends. How's our
Do DE still sell joints?
Nigga, I do not know.
Man, go on, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Hell no.
yeah.
I don't
Say,
know.
we had this conversation last night. They was talking about the little stringy motherfuckers saying he's for the whoop. I said, man, do we still selling
Hey,
motherfuckers?
this first one gonna go to breast cancer awareness month.
All right,
Yeah,
it is that time.
I love them titties.
Hey, man, them niggas said them little old bitches.
This is a lot of goddamn.
Shit.
You know, this is like a half a cup, dude.
Yeah, that's why I took mine and shot. Nigga, he ain't finna bust me up.
That was a shot.
There ain't no motherfucking shot.
Bust me up with this
Man, that
bullshit.
nigga that been out.
was so
What type of shot is this?
Diddy boy,
Man, I
Take
told
the
you
shot,
put the
man.
camera in my cup, man. It's a
Look,
half
I did
cup.
put the. I
Man,
did
that was a fluid shot. If I go get a shot glass and pour in this cup, it's gonna be the same thing.
bullshit. This mother, look, my shit is like. Look at that.
Now look, y'all. Y'all see how big these cups
I
is,
didn't
That's a
right?
shot.
Y'all see how big these cups is.
yeah, for a
Keep pulling them
buckshot.
up to right
Yeah.
here, talking about this a shot.
Yeah, there ain't no goddamn
Well,
shot.
sip
You
something
gave
so you
3
can get a
shots
good.
in one.
You gotta get a good, you know what I mean?
Did y'all already drink y'all?
Man, be
man.
sipping. I'm
No.
sipping back here. I'm sipping.
Yo.
Goddamn, that's a gulp. Goddamn.
That was a double and a half.
Yeah. Thank you, Wig.
Hey.
A double and a half.
Okay, I'm sorry. Fuck y'all. But anyway, here, let's
It
go
tastes all right,
again, man. It's not bad.
Hell no, I'm not.
You're not the full no more.
Yeah, man, somebody else pour.
Much,
You
man.
gotta put that back up there.
I ain't gonna pour y'all that much.
Somebody else
Put
pour.
me back up there real quick. Y'all see this in the background of my picture? That's what we used to get when we acted up. Brian, we took a gun to school. We been looking like that little boy.
Right.
So go to the comments, Fizz.
Oh
No.
man, that hurt. Y'all need some good tequila. We getting liquor that's cheap.
That's the who said that?
No, I didn't want no more.
That's the point.
That's water.
We
water
know
from
it's
this
cheap.
shit.
We know it's cheap. That's the point. That's the whole point. Yeah, I can go out there and buy some expensive shit. everybody know what expensive shit tastes like. That's the whole point of the show.
Yeah,
Everybody ain't got expensive money. You know what I mean? I know.
No, man.
I could have got some. I could have went and got some Azul. I could have went and got a whole bunch of some Don Julio. You know
Okay,
what I mean?
so
I know that.
So that was the first one, man. Let's get the second one. Hopefully that shot won't be as big as the
No,
first.
it's not, man.
God damn.
It's not.
I don't want to wake up dead
It's
in
not
the
a
morning.
Nah, come on. Right?
So you don't want to wake up dead.
I do not want to wake up dead. Is this mine?
Yeah, that's yours. I promise you. Salute.
Justin didn't get the second one? I mean, Fist didn't get the second
It
one?
hurt his stomach.
So you got boo-boo.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, I start this out.
Warfighter said, all right, bet. Warfighter said he get us a bottle. Bet.
Hey, who's that? Hey.
Shout out to Warfighter.
What you doing, bro? What you got going on?
Okay. I'm running like this. I'm running like this.
Go ahead, run.
It's not as good. Well, it's not as good as the blood orange. I think the blood orange is better, but I don't think it's a bad buy. I'm gonna say sip it. It's cool for shots, and it's just got a little twist to it, and I think that bitch will make a badass margarita. So I'm gonna say sip it because it don't taste bad. It's got good flavor, and it's not that strong at all. You know what I mean? Like I just gave him. I pulled the shots too big, and I think that's what really did it. It like Wiggs, I think it was a shot and a half. If we could get these rag glass shot, I'm gonna bring some good shot glass next time. We're gonna go with it. But I know somebody can freak the shit out that with a margarita. So I'm gonna say sip it, man.
Okay, so before we go to Wig, Taz says, what's that? Out of all people,
a lot of these people.
Oh, a lot of these people. Okay, go ahead, Wig.
Yeah, a lot of these people have said about these 30 minutes that these artists are doing after high ticket. See, you gotta. The only thing about that Taz though, see, just for a motherfucker to show up, the Slim Thugs. Like when you start going to the Slim Thugs and shit like that, niggas charge just to show up, not to goddamn
perform,
to goddamn do nothing. I'm talking about nigga charging 10,000 or 15,000 just to show up.
Just to show up.
So just do a walkthrough.
A walkthrough. Yeah.
For Slim to do that and actually perform, and he performed pretty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the only thing about it, your mate to performer ain't gonna come in there and do no whole show. You're gonna have the 3 people before him. You know, usually when you go to a major concert, there's gonna be 3 people before the main person come out on that stage. So when that main person come out on that stage, you already know you ain't finna get nothing but an hour entertainment.
So huge shout out to the fellas that went out and everything, did some interviews and stuff, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Taz. Shout out to the
I will say
to everybody who put that together and made that happen.
Yeah, Mr. Taz, man, we tried to get that interview, but I think when them bros started fighting, he ran out the back door. It's unfortunate, but you get alcohol in a closed space, shit like that gonna happen. And I tripped out. I don't know how in the security. I mean, I'm not talking shit or nothing, but I don't know whether they wasn't paying attention or maybe they didn't have. But they fought for a minute. You know what I mean?
Because it looked like they had broke them up.
Yeah, and I think maybe they had to fight through. So I mean, just think about from an artist's point of view. He thinking, oh shit, they tripping. I got to go. You know what I mean? So
right.
But y'all did Taz, man, y'all did a phenomenal job, man. Y'all got out, man.
I like that, man. Y'all ain't been tripping tonight. I feel comfortable. Next thing you know, as soon as he got out the mic, they went to stomping hard in the mud up in there.
All right, so Wig, sip of the 86.
I'm sipping, man. It's all right.
Okay, so dude, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Dude said, for a margarita.
Yeah, you
just like yesterday.
Play with that.
I was at Chili's last night and I had that Charlie margarita in that blue thing.
That old Thunderbird.
Nah, I ain't never drunk no Thunderbird. Or MD. Or no night train. I ain't never drunk none of that food. I ain't started drinking till I was 24 years old. Well, you know,
Yeah, like, yeah, the
See, you got-
Alpha, but I had that Thunderbird on.
Well, he's
that
saying that
shit,
because-
Charlie Brown to the bottom.
since me and him were around about the same age, that just was the first thing. Motherfucker,
Yeah.
Thunderbird, he gonna hit him a cool cigarette.
Shit. Motherfucker, Coke
Back in
45.
I didn't
Cool.
smoke no cigarettes, you know what
Cool
I'm saying?
menthol 1000
Nah,
slick.
that was the real cool.
Right.
That was one blow your wig back.
With the camera.
Well, that baby's getting out the
That's-
vending machine.
That's why back in the day, them
I remember
niggas,
that.
you remember them old school niggas just come to her forward, don't
They want that, it's still.
you?
Okay, so dude say sip it, wig say sip it. J Will.
So,
That's what he said.
yeah.
Go ahead, man.
Man, I said, I said it. Not that much on the shot, though. Shit.
Man, that wasn't
That'd
bad.
be like a
Damn, half a cup.
It
Man.
So-
just getting a little bit.
So dude say sip it, wig say sip it, J Will say sip it, fist.
Mango margaritas be the best thing. But yeah, I would sip it. It's good. I would take shots with it. That'd be something you could sell on the table. Go down and do that.
But like you said,
Okay, so
regular shots.
so
Regular
far
shot, man. Shit,
It cuts me
regular.
out, man. I'm sorry, man.
so far everybody say sip it. I'm gonna say sip it for one. It is smooth. It's smooth, and I feel like you mix it with something and everything. I feel like it'll be a perfect mix because you ain't gonna taste the tequila in it. And if your money's funny, like dude said, if your money's funny, go ahead and get you a bottle of that, man. And what's that bottle called again, dude?
Avogales Tropical Mango Tequila. It's a Blanco. It's a white tequila, and I got that off of liquor store on North 14th and Mockingbird.
All right, so if you're in Abilene, you go to North 14th and Mockingbird, you go get you some good tequila for cheap.
Mhm.
So, Jay Will, what time is it?
Oh man, we got the taste with Jay Will. We're
No.
gonna do the sports tonight. We're doing the sports. Let's do the sports, baby. Let's do the sports. All right.
Boy,
You
no,
know,
he
you
ain't
know what
right.
all those burritos taste like.
You know what I'm saying? This boy here, boy. He can't wear that foot.
All right. So last week, week four. The standings is so out of week 4, Jug got 11 games right.
Okay.
Dude got
Okay.
11 games right.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
We got 9 games right. Jay Will got 10 games right. Camille got 8 games right. And Fizz got 8 games right. So the standings are as follows. First place goes to right now, Jugger Hayes
Oh, okay.
with 41.
Hell yeah, shit yeah.
Second place go to Dude
Fuck him.
with 40.
Fuck
Yeah,
him.
man.
Fuck him.
Third right now is Jay Will with 39. Wig at 36. Fist and Camille at 33. Huh?
It's still close. It's still close.
Still
Man,
close.
we ain't
Ain't
out of
back in
games.
the middle of the season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. That's me. My bad.
OCD.
I'm sorry. I'm tripping.
ADHD.
Yeah, I tripped the fuck out.
Yeah.
I kind of had a brain for it, man. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
I don't know.
Yeah, I just.
Try to even pop
Hey,
my
with
bubble.
these
I would have left. I'm sorry, bro.
All right.
My bad. I tripped that. I don't know what happened. Shit. I don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was just my own little rubber. I don't know what happened.
I'm looking.
I'm sorry, bro. I think I'm getting old shit.
Let's go for that ADHD kicking in.
Let's go.
Yeah. Let's rock.
All
What we
right.
got?
All right. So we
Get
got
in the walk now.
we got Thursday night game, the Bucks and the Falcons.
Falcons.
Give me Tampa Bay.
Give me the Falcons.
Okay, let me
Where they playing at?
let me go to Camille picks because she got her picks right here. Bucks and the Falcons. I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
Yeah, me too.
Camilla's gonna go with let me see. She's gonna go with the damn, I don't see that game on
It's
there.
a top game.
Oh, my bad. She's gonna go with the Bucks too.
Crazy.
I'm gonna go with the Bucks. Wig.
Give me a number.
Boy, let me throw up.
All right. Next we got the Jets and the Vikings.
I'm going with the Vikings.
That's gonna be a good one.
Camilla's gonna go with the Vikings.
I'm going Vikings. That's gonna be a good one.
I'm going with Rodgers.
I'm going with Rodgers.
There you go.
I'm going with the Vikings.
I think I am
Dude.
too.
All right. All right. Next, we got the Colts and the Jags.
Okay, Camille has Jacksonville.
Give me Jacksonville too.
I'm gonna go with Jacksonville too.
I like Jacksonville.
Man, if you pick, see, I see what you're doing.
Huh?
You don't see what I'm
See
doing,
what the fuck
man.
you doing.
I've been doing my research.
You know, fuck that. You in the league.
I'm
So
going
you
with the
did it.
research.
I pick every team that
Nope.
you pick. I'm always be one up on them.
Nope.
You ain't slick.
I'm
You
going
ain't
with.
slick.
I do my research.
Okay.
All right. We got the Ravens and the Bengals. Ravens and the Bengals.
Ravens.
I got the Ravens.
I got the Ravens. You look like a Raven.
Camille has the Ravens too. I got you, Camille. I got you.
I got the Ravens.
Yeah, give me Baltimore.
Give me Baltimore. All right. We all Ravens out. We all Ravens out.
You cheap, man.
All right. Next, we got the Bills and the Texans.
Ooh, who you
Ooh.
going now,
Give me
punk?
Texas.
Shit.
Yeah. Got you phone.
I'm gonna go.
I'm going with the Texans.
I'm gonna go with the Texans.
Give me the Bills.
Camille's gonna go with the she's going with Houston too. I got you, Camille. I got you. I'm reading it right.
You know what? Give me the Bills. I'm gonna catch you. I want Texans to win.
I hope you forget to pay your bills and all your lights get turned off.
And I'm gonna
Damn.
come over here. And
Damn.
I'm running
All right,
the
we got-
cord from your
What
garage
it
all the
is,
way to my house.
We got the Cardinals. We got the Cardinals and the 49ers.
Give me San Fran.
I'm going with San Francisco.
Cardinals ain't playing with
Take
the
the 49ers.
Camille is going with the she's going with the 49ers too. It's 49ers out.
49ers all the way down. All right. Next, we got the Packers and the Rams.
Now that's a good one.
Give me Green Bay.
Give me Green Bay.
Now, who you gonna pick now?
Rams.
Camille's going with the she going with Green Bay, and I'm gonna go with Green Bay
God
too.
damn it, man.
Man, I've been doing my research. I've been
I don't
watching
think you
ESPN and all that type
You
shit.
ain't
Going
got-
to in. I've been
You
going.
watching
Everybody
ESPN
going with the Packers, but
They going on the-
$40.
He be watching ESPN the fourth. Now he want Packers too.
He said Rams.
No, I said Packers.
Fitz said Rams.
Oh yeah.
You see him, right?
Fitz say Rams.
I heard it.
You look
Falcons
like,
so
you
much.
look like a Woods and Ram.
The Panthers and the Bears.
You look like a Woods and Ram, boy. You just gallop around the front yard, boy.
The Panthers and the Bears.
Give me the Bears.
I'm gonna go with the Bears too.
I think.
Give me
Williams.
Carolina. Fuck that. Give me Carolina. Give me Carolina.
Give me the Bears.
Camille got the Bears too.
Give me Carolina. Y'all got,
I got the Bears.
Y'all got the Red Rocket fucked up, nigga. What?
All right, we got the Miami Dolphins and the Patriots.
Camille has Miami. I have Miami too.
Miami ain't got no quarterback, man.
Yeah.
Ain't got nobody.
Give me New England.
I'm going with the Dolphins though. Camille's going with the Dolphins.
Oh, fuck.
Man, I'm going with the Patriots.
You know what?
Fuck with the Dolphins.
You look like one of them old
Dolphins
Patriots.
breaks, right?
Dude, who you want?
Shit, New England. He don't want to pick him because he like Miami, but he's
No, I don't like Miami, man. No. I guess they give me Miami.
On Miami, okay.
And
All right, we got the Browns and the Commanders.
I'm going.
Give me Washington.
I'm going with the Commanders, and Camille's going with Cleveland. Hey man, I've been doing my she's going with Cleveland. I've been doing my research, man. Right now, hey, Commanders on y'all ass because they number one in y'all division.
Who did you go with? Judge? Y'all just lose. Judge, who did you
I'm going with I'm going with Washington.
say? Okay, just
Yeah, we lost. We lost on some bullshit, but we lost.
All right, we got the Raiders and the Broncos.
Broncos. Give me the Broncos.
Oh, they're gonna get 2 games with you.
Now, is he gonna be
He's
traded?
still playing. They ain't traded him yet.
Okay.
Give me them.
Damn.
Fuck it, give me LA. LA gonna pop that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sitting there
Give
thinking
me
that too.
Vegas. I'm sorry. Give me
Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sitting there thinking that too, man.
Vegas gonna pop that.
I'm
I'm
gonna go.
going with the Raiders. Who Camille going
The
with?
Raiders is due, man.
I'm going with the Raiders, man.
Not them.
Camille's going with Denver.
Okay. Got you. Camille.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They won a game. That'll make them
That
happy.
was one gonna never miss the field goal.
See?
All right, next we got the Giants and the Seahawks.
Shit, give me Seahawks.
Yeah. Camille says Seahawks. I'm going with the Seahawks too.
You don't even like you.
NFC East.
You said the Giants?
Yeah, he said Giants. They in last place.
Give me the Seahawks.
They haven't won a game.
Gino and them should have won it. Okay, let them go to the Giants.
They were 0-4, 0-5, right?
Say, man, them
Giants.
his picks.
Let them just pick.
All right, now we got that good game. We got the Cowboys and the Steelers.
I'm going with the Steelers,
Steelers.
man.
What?
Yeah, I'm going with the Steelers, man. Fuck Jerry.
Camille's going with the Cowboys. I'm going with the Steelers, and it's not because I don't like the Cowboys, but if you think about it, I mean, I feel like Steelers is a little bit stronger
We
than the
win,
Cowboys.
we lose. We win, we lose. We win, we lose.
Y'all
Man,
barely
man,
beat the
man,
I'm just
Giants.
saying, we just
Give me
won.
Pittsburgh.
You see what I'm saying? We just won. So
Y'all
we
barely.
lose.
Y'all barely beat the Giants.
Oh, man.
Let's just be honest. I mean, y'all should have blew the Giants
I
out.
ain't lie to you. I'm about to go.
I'm not. I'm just saying. NFC East.
Y'all not that good to make.
All right, hey, we
Go
got
with the Cowboys.
we got the Saints and the Chiefs.
Ooh.
Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs. Now, what you mean, who? That's your squad.
No, I'm gonna go with the Saints.
You got
But I'm gonna tell you, and you know what? I'm gonna say this. A lot of she has a
Chiefs.
Let me see. Hold up. Let me look.
You know she didn't go for
You
your
already
team.
know who she got. She
Hold
probably
up.
picked them just so she wouldn't pick them. You know.
Hold up. Let me see. I still don't. Oh, she going with the
She
Chiefs.
went to Wildcats, boy. She went to
She went to Chiefs.
All right, there it is. All the picks are in.
Bigger than diamond rings. Hey, I just want to say this, man. With my team, I feel like the defensive coordinators, man, they kind of figure out what was going on.
You know we're in Texas, right? So we really don't give a fuck what you say about the South. I'm just saying, you can keep that. You ain't gotta give us that
no.
spiel because ain't nobody there listening.
No, I'm gonna tell
Ain't
you,
none of
real.
the crowd
No,
listening.
wait.
Ain't none
I'm
of
gonna
our
tell
fans
you
listening.
when the down bow broke
Whoa.
back
My
in
sister's
2013.
Saints,
Back in yes, sir, she is. Back in 2013, 2012, whenever when the flood happened down there, all of them came to Texas. So it's pretty much a Texas New Orleans thing. You know what I'm
They need
saying?
to get their ass
It's
back down
connected.
to Texas.
It always been a Texas New Orleans thing.
You don't like
They-
politics,
They moved down here, and some Texas moved down
but
there.
you from Texas.
Well, yeah, but
So that them
but
you
but-
don't like Cajun food.
yes, I do. But my
Fuck you don't.
but my granddaddy, fun though,
He not Cajun.
he's a Creole.
No, he not.
Yes, he
He's
is.
French.
That's a Creole.
Shut up.
He's
Shut
a
up.
black.
Shut
He's a
up.
black Frenchman.
From France. He's from France.
That's Creole.
You should know.
Creole in Louisiana, but nigga in France, a Frenchman is a Frenchman. Nigga,
Hell, I mean,
talk that shit. Nigga, everybody French ain't Creole. Motherfucker. He
Black-
don't eat crawdad. He don't like crawdad.
black Frenchmen are Creoles.
I don't really
Not in
know.
France.
But he was here.
He didn't come from Louisiana.
He came from overseas.
Right.
But-
So he came from French. He was a Frenchman.
But down
You know what he's in Louisiana? He's a Frenchman.
okay, so we
I
had
know,
a
I
fix.
know your grandpa too, fuck.
I know you know him.
He was
That's
a
what.
Frenchman. He say we. He don't say goddamn go down. He say we.
Yeah, my granddad used to talk French to me. I used to know what he was talking about, but
I ain't like a mother.
no,
You know what the hell that nigga was saying, and you just like Paul. We. You know, he said we. You pull out the little pistol.
I just used to shake my head. I just used to shake my head like.
You say we you put out your little film.
It whooped the hell out of boy. You know what that nigga was talking
You
about.
say you had that Monopoly game you on.
All right, man. So okay, so so there you have. There's the picks, man, for this week. We'll see what happened right now. Jugger Hayes is pretty much in the league. Hopefully he'll stay in the league.
Hell no.
All right.
As soon as they get to 500, you're gonna be below 600.
All right, so now let's go to the promo, man. Future things, last words, etc., etc., etc.
I'll go first. Be aware of how you raising your kids, so you won't be burying them, visiting them behind bars, or trying to talk to them about an incident that could have been prevented. It starts at home. Stop sugarcoating stuff for your kids. Stop not finding out the truth. You live with them. If they'll lie to you, they'll lie to anybody. If they'll do it to you, they'll do it to anybody, because most kids know where their bread and butter come from. So if they do it to you, to a complete person that they have no respect for, it doesn't matter if what level it is, they're going to lie, cheat, steal to get their weight. So if you know at home they doing it, they definitely doing it at school. So, which brings us back to the gun thing.
Mm-hmm.
You have to pay attention to what they're doing, because if you don't, you will be talking to them behind bars or talking to a headstone in this day and age. So, and as I pass it on, health is wealth. You better take care of yourself, or you'll pay to stay here.
All right. Jay Will.
It's the last week you can register to vote before this election. Go register. If you haven't registered, go register. You know what? Yeah, I keep saying it every week, because you know what? This is a very important election. You know what I'm saying? Go register to vote. Have a voice. You don't like either one of them, then write somebody in. I don't care. Just go vote. Use your voice. What's the point of fight? Look, our grandparents, our forefathers fought for us to have a voice, to have a right to vote. And we sitting over here talking about it don't matter. These people, some people died for us to have this right. So all I'm saying is, man, you got grandparents, family members who stood out there and got spit on and got all these things done to them so you can have this right to vote. And how you doing it? Just saying, I ain't gonna go vote? Man, come on. Go vote. You don't like either one of the parties? Write somebody in. Do something.
All right. There you go. Wig.
You know, I always say, man, don't drive wide open. For real. You don't be interrupting me when it sounds like you got a cotton in your throat.
That's why I put myself on mute. Wig.
We hurt. It still hurts, man. So you sound like you was basic.
Use it works better than most
But shit, yeah, man, y'all be careful this weekend coming up. Well, the rest of the week, don't drive intoxicated unless you give me some of that drink. Nah. Nah, don't drive intoxicated, man. Sit being said, got it.
Just drink mop water.
All right.
Nobody got in there, 5,000 chloride.
Talk about shit good.
All right, so dude,
Man,
with this funky ass.
holler at your loved ones, man. Call them up, talk to them. Just touch bases with them, man. You never know what nobody going through. And sometimes your phone call saves somebody's life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be way better to talk to them while you're on this side of the grass. You get a response. You know what I mean? Just give them a call.
Right. All right. All right. Myself, man, look, man, there's some huge things that's about to happen. And when I say huge, it's huge. I'm talking about history type shit. That's really about to happen. We're gonna pretty much put it out there next week. When we put it out there next week, I mean, it's gonna be a shock. I mean, we're proud of this whole situation. And we ready for it. We're getting ready for it. And I'm telling you, man, this is something that was past due from both sides that needed to happen. If you from Abilene, Texas, you already know this is something that should have been happening years ago, you know, but this was something that was brought to us from Taz, and we sat at that table and we made happen. You know, shout out to the 8 people that was at that table. Shout out to the ones that was at the table from our side, we made it happen. And everybody that's a part of this, hey, it's only gonna get bigger. So stay tuned. Next week, huge announcement. Just support and keep listening to us because it's only gonna get bigger. It's only gonna get bigger. Debo said, dude, don't never answer his phone talking about call somebody. And that's true. And that's true.
Devo.
It was, I'm gonna tell you, dude. I'm gonna tell you, Debo. It was a time I called, dude, man. I was in distress. And I called, dude. I had the boo boo. I was by his house. He didn't answer the phone.
Hell no, you ain't finna come fuck on my goddamn pipes and shit.
Yeah, the you better put that seatbelt on.
Yeah.
He's gonna be in a rumbling like he knows exactly what he's saying.
Devo, I always answer the phone when you call. Get off the gas, man. Your ass don't answer the phone.
That's because the nigga on your Facebook.
But Debo, real talk, man. We got to get with you too, man, because with this huge thing, man, you got to come up, man, and bless us a few times. Real talk, because you've been chimed in, you've been bringing liquor and stuff, man. So I mean, it's pretty much it's due for you to come in and do your thing and say a few things. You know what I'm saying? Just to bless the what have we have got going on, which we can't say too much until next week. But when you hear it, you're gonna be like, okay, bet.
Make sure you go to Mary Helen's, man. Get your hair done
Hey, man.
before you come up here.
James Brown special.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Devo, boy.
He said a James Brown special.
I got it.
I'm trying to tell you, boy. Devo got hair like my homeboy barbecue.
Like, huh?
You know, my homeboy barbecue from Haiti.
He watched
Oh.
Carol Chaco.
Yeah.
Boy, get out.
He said, I'm ready. Fuck, dude.
Trying to tell you, boy, that's what he do.
Nah, it's some big shit, dude. I mean, Debo, it's some big shit. Trust me.
Like your lips.
Dang.
All right. So, any last roasting, anything that y'all want to put out there before we close this?
Just popped out now, just while we're gonna go up.
That's all. Shout out to Sabrina. I'm gonna tell y'all about Sabrina, man. Me and Sabrina, we go way back to we was probably about 4 or 5 years old. We've been knowing each other for forever and everything. So huge shout out to Sabrina.
Yeah, I was at CBS again.
No. Our dads were best friends at one point in time. So I was always Sabrina.
Cheers.
Oh, okay. Hey, now I got
Yeah, she. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. Sabrina and her sister. Now this is at Stevenson Park. It was a slide, an old school slide, big high ass slide. Yes, it was a high ass slide. Her and her sister pushed me off this big ass slide. I'm talking about just push me off of it. I'm talking about I land belly first on the ground.
Now you flip, they push you
Yeah,
off
they
the
pushed
side.
me off the slide.
Then what happened?
I land belly first on the ground, knocked all the wind out of me and stuff, and they still haven't apologized. They still have not
That's
apologized.
when you had scoliosis, boy.
She talking about, well, I'm gone. Talking about that's a lie. No, Sabrina, no, that's not a lie.
Now, Sabrina, you better watch.
I'm still going through counseling for it, and she know
Been
it.
in y'all bushes ever since then.
Nigga said you gonna get the leg back, boy.
Yeah, you did it. You and your sister did it at the same time.
Get your leg, boy, with one of the metal slides.
You and your sister did it at the same time. And Debo talking about, remember when Sabrina used to be white? Look at her now.
Boy.
Damn.
Yeah, because Sabrina a nigga. She ain't white no more.
Sabrina always been, she always been on that side. She always been on the black side. She always been crazy.
She go to a family reunion.
She talking about Devon Curry. Shut the hell up.
Say, man, I remember, man. My nigga Baby D, man. Their grandparents had a gospel radio station, man. And other Baby D was bad in the motherfucker, man. They got the gospel radio station going. I said,
That's
boy.
the bad as ass kid.
Yep.
Shit.
Yep, ACU. Yep. Fish, you have anything else?
No, I think so.
Everybody already said it. Yeah, we just waiting on you. We waiting on you to let us out.
He ain't got nothing to do. He trying to stare at us.
Yeah, Mr.
Usually y'all motherfuckers be wanting to talk and
Mr.
shit.
Woodson Ram ready to go.
All right, well, shit. All right, so, Wayman, he just chimed in. He said,
Wayne been fishing.
he talking about, Debo, I hit you on Messenger.
Wayne been crawdad fishing, boy.
Sabrina said she getting roasted. Debo said he replied to Wayman's about to check it in the second and everything. So that's what's up, man. That's what it's about, man. Making connections, networking during the show, man. That's exactly what it's about. What's up, Wayman? Another person, man. Wayman, man, huge shout out to you, man. You've been supporting us from day one, man. You chime in every Wednesday, man. Much love to you. Much love to you, man.
Like Pimp C and them niggas say, that's my motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's my motherfucker right there.
Right.
Yeah, that's one thing he is. He's a motherfucker.
Yeah, you goddamn fool.
He's a motherfucker. That Wayman's a motherfucker, boy.
He's definitely been supporting from day one, man. We see it.
He playing like 11 flat tires.
Yeah, exactly, man. Appreciate you, real talk, man. I don't really know you, but hey, if you a friend of Wig, then I already know you a good dude, man. Yeah, I already know you're a good dude.
See, he grew up with me and Twisted Black now. We are right. Matter of fact, he stayed over. He stayed closer to Twisted than I did.
I know two things. I know you probably roast like a motherfucker, and I know you're a good dude.
He can roast. We grew up roasted. I'm telling you, man. That's how he did. That was my sparring partner. That's why I used to get in the ring with. Eat him up, boy.
And then Debo, hey man, you've been showing us love. Like I said, man, hey, we gonna holler at you. We gonna talk to you.
Debo know he the brother, man. We just gotta fuck with him.
Always been a good dude, man. We gonna talk to you, man. Let you know what's up and everything. And then, like I said, we go be pretty much lock you in, man. Debo said, appreciate y'all for real for supporting what I have going. Hey, the drinks were good. Real talk.
We gonna always support what you got going, man. Ever since you got your leg caught in that bear trap, boy.
God damn.
Two things, Debo. Two things, Debo. I gotta get a jersey from you, and I gotta get some more drinks from you. So I'll definitely go and holler at you. Real talk. Till next time, everybody got quiet.
Debo.
Let's keep it to the sky.